What's going on, Virgo? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your Mercury Retrograde reading. I hope all is well in the Virgo community, and I want to say happy birthday to you guys. So I hope you're having a great solar return. Well, Mercury Retrograde is going to be, Mercury is in Libra. All right. We also have Mars there too. So we're going to talk a little bit about that energy. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If this is not for you, then just disregard the reading. If you need a personal reading, my information's in the box below. I have a great promo going on with 50% off of the readings for the Virgo placements of North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so if you want to partake and you have Virgo in any of those placements, reach out to me. My information's in the box below. All right, so what I'm going to do with this reading is I'm going to keep this pretty directed to the point as much as possible here, meaning it's going to be a brief reading. But Mercury is in Libra. Mercury's in Libra, and Libra is your second house. So your second house has to do with your value, your self-worth, your self-esteem. It also has to do with your money-making potential, like how much money you can make. It also has to do with real estate in that area, in that particular area of your chart as well. What we also need to keep in mind is we are also in the North Node in Gemini, okay? And Lilith is also in Gemini, all right? So your North Node is, well, the North Node planetary wide for us is in Gemini. And then Lilith, you know, which is a placement that is the dark side of the moon, that's in Gemini as well. So those two placements are in your Gemini house, which your Gemini house is your 10th house. So your 10th house and your second house are related. Your second house talks about your self-esteem, your self-worth, your value. Your 10th house talks about your morals, your moral compass, your ethics, you know what I'm saying? Your personal police, you know, your personal policing mechanism. Also, the second house talks about your money-making potential, like how much money you can make, where the 10th house talks about what you do to make money. Okay, so your 10th house, where Gemini is in the North Node and where Lilith in Gemini is directly related as well to your second house. Okay, where Gemini is in retrograde, effective. Well, we're in the retrograde energies right now, but the hardcore meat and potatoes of the retrograde starts on the 27th and goes up until like November 1st. So up until Halloween, basically. All right, so we're going to pull one card to see what energies you may need to, what energies you may encounter in reference to these placements. So we have You See Clearly now, and it came out in reverse. All right. So the number 7 major arcana here is the Chariot energy. 3 plus 4 is 7. So number 7s are all about like manifesting, doing the work you need to do to get what it is that you want. Okay, so when we have You See Clearly coming out in reverse here, there's something that you're not seeing in reference to your self-esteem, your self-value, your self-worth. There's something you're not seeing in reference to your money-making potential. There's also, you know, concerns or something you're not seeing in reference to how you feel about yourself, as well as your reputation in the workplace or your moral compass and your moral being. So there's something that you're not seeing clearly. And it could just be because Mercury's in retrograde here. Now, you know, Mercury is in the house of karma. So for some of you, you may not be seeing what's going on. It could be you're not seeing it clearly because not only are we dealing with the legalities and justice with Mercury and Libra, we're dealing with justice on a 3D level, but we're also dealing with justice on a spiritual level. So maybe you're feeling as if, you know what, maybe something happened and it affected your self-esteem. It may have affected your work. It may have affected your money-making potential or opportunity. It may have affected your morals and values. And maybe you're not able to see it clearly because this is something that's going on the 3D realm. I'm not on the 3D realm, but it's something going on in the universal realm. So maybe that's why you're not able to see it clearly. Okay? So you're just trying to understand, why is this happening? Why am I having problems on the job? Why is it I can't decide what it is I want to do to make money? Why is it that my money making, you know, the amount of money I made, why did it decline? Or why can't I get it to increase? What's going on? So there's some type of karmic situation going on in reference to that you may not be able to see on the 3D realm, but it's working in the spiritual realm. So let's see what energies you may need to embody in order to get through this retrograde energy here that you can't really put a finger on, because Spirit is working for you. Spirit is working for all of us right now. We're all getting our karma, whether good, bad, indifferent. It just depends. But we are all being judged right now. So what's going on with Mercury and Libra is Mercury is all about communication, and then Libra is like justice, okay? It's also about relationships, partnerships, whether for you it's business because we're dealing with the 10th and the second house. It could also be about relationships as well. Also be careful of people coming back around. Be careful of signing contracts because you have the UC clearly in reverse. So if these people are coming back around, people that you've left behind, maybe you had a falling out with these people, maybe you should not go back, okay? If you're thinking about going back, maybe you're not seeing it clearly, okay? Because, you know, Mercury retrograde brings people, places, and situations that we dealt with back to our memory, or it brings us back to the situation, the scene of the crime, so to speak, or it brings these people back around to us, or they come around to us in thought. So let's see what energies you may need to, there's some things, you know, those are some things for you to think about, all right? So let's see what energies you would need to embody. And then, oh, don't forget, because Mercury's in retrograde in that house, we also have Mars there. So what Mars does is it lights the fire underneath, you know, the situation to make it kick in. So, for example, Mercury and Libra could also represent, you know, the spiritual realm is pulling our file cabinet, investigating what we did, you know, looking at our files saying, okay, you did this, you did that in order to give out, you know, justice, spiritual justice. Some of you could actually be in court right now in the 3D realm as well, going through court, going through some type of situation here. It could be in reference to your career, but it could also be, you know, some type of criminal court or something like that. Or maybe you know someone who's going through that. But what's basically going on is our files are being pulled and we're looking, you know, the universe is looking to see what's up. Okay, and so once the, you know, universe sees what's up, then they're going to move forward. So you may not see that going on. And it could also be that you're going to court in the 3D realm and you may not know what's going on, but there's some things working in the background for you. You just need to know that. All right. So let's see what messages or what energy you would need to embody to get through this. Okay, so we have the moon energy. So use your intuition. Okay. You want to follow your intuition in terms of if you're in a legal battle. Okay. Whatever your intuition is telling you is very important. Okay, pay attention to that. If you're having some problems deciphering what your intuition is telling you versus what you're hearing, then you may need to have a talk with your spirit guides, have a talk with your guardian angels, your ancestors, your soul group of the benevolent kind, okay? Reach out to them, speak to them, find out what's going on, what you need to do. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because information could be presented to you in your dreams, all right? Pay it, you know, whatever your gut reaction is, your instincts in reference to any of these situations, whereas your money making potential, your career, your self-esteem, your self-value, your self-worth, whether these people are coming back to you. Pay attention to your intuition and what it tells you when situations that come back to mind or people who come back to you present themselves. So listen to your gut with this energy, okay? So that's what I got for you. Like I said, it's going to be short and brief here. But those are the energies that are going to be affecting you with this Mercury retrograde. You know, the second house and the 10th house. You can do a little research on your second house and your 10th house to see what's going on there. But that's what I got for you. So if you need a reading, reach out to me. My information is in the box below. And I wish you the best and happy birthday, Virgo.